It is Lord Haywire. I am streaming Spinnortality. This is a somewhat older game. It's not that old. It's like I don't know even what it's like. It's like you're a corporate overlord, some sort of corporate shitbag, and I forgot to put up my stat thing. Luckily, they don't have a Discord. You know what was really crazy? I tried to go to the guy's website today to look at it because he didn't have a Discord. And his website's gone. Very odd. He also even put out a newer game and his website's gone. I tried to find an announcement about it. Nothing. Very odd, but who knows? Maybe, we're going to call the shipbirds, of course. And a key? No. A diamond? A fire. We will be a fire. And we'll go with the dark red, because that's just how it is. All right. Enter my first name. My first name is Lord, and my last name is Haywire. And we got some. Oh, look at that portrait. We got some odd choices here. Let's be like this, the completely blank guy. Select the difficulties: startup, capital, income, and on board or normal. We're gonna do normal. Laissez-faire. I don't think so. Okay. I hope that there's a tutorial. I know it's shocking that I say that. Welcome to the boardroom, Lord. I am Wes Cyan. Sane? I don't know. Why can't I read? Former CEO of this, names. They're just impossible for me. Former CEO of this enterprise, currently in an undisclosed location. But don't think for a second that makes you safe if you get on my bad side. We are the board, the backstage puppet masters of the world around you. We have worked tirelessly to shape the worlds in our image. But though we command vast resources, there is one enemy we cannot escape: death. At least not yet. We would like you to join us. Your career thus far has been marked with economic mediocrity and technical brilliance. We wish to alter that pattern. We have generously supplied the seed money for this startup. All we ask is that you research brain transfer technology and manufacture replacement bodies for us. In other words, we want you to make us immortal. This guy got his shit to glow. I was trying to get that to work in my other thing. If we all die, we'll take you with us via the experience of an unpleasant failsafe implant. Think of it as a breach of contract. And we've taken the liberty of hiring a small pool of workers to get you started. Your AI assistant should explain everything else. That'll be all. Now go on. Now that's a bad job interview. They're like, and we'll kill you if you don't do a good job. Well, it is a cyberpunky world. That's the moon right there. So I'm able to spin this around like XCOM. So what made me think about this game was Terra Invicta has a similar thing as this. Obviously, Terra Invicta is a more in-depth game. I believe this is pretty simple, but we'll find out. Welcome to ECO, the latest international management software. Our adaptive assistant will help you get to grips with your new company. The board of directors assign you long term to keep your company afloat, become powerful and wealthy, achieve immortality, control the political landscape of the globe. First, let's remove your workforce. I'm already in the murder mode. Your workers' teams are displayed at the bottom of the screen here. We have interns and employees. The mouse over. So this is not like an early access game like I usually look at. So this game's done. So I'm gonna still complain about it, but that means that nothing is gonna get fixed. I was gonna play the U-boat game, but I don't think my computer can handle it. I don't know. My computer's getting shittier and shittier by the second. I have a new one coming, but it's like 18 days away before they even ship it, according to them. I don't know how reliable that is. Your worker teams are displayed at the bottom of the screen here. We got it. You have two types: interns and employees. Intern teams are cheap and can be recruited quickly. However, they have a higher chance of resigning, as interns should. Your company gains inefficiency if your workers leave, so interns can be a bad long-term solution. Employee teams are more expensive and take longer to recruit, but are more reliable and slightly better at their jobs. Let us put them to work and research a new technology. Click the research button. Got it. That noise was almost identical to my I got a follower noise on Twitch. That's weird. This is the research. It must be some generic free noise. This is the research tree. It shows you projects you can research, organized into groups. Light projects are available, dark are locked. On the right side of the tree is a project called social media. Why are we got so much real estate over here? All right, social media. So this is okay. I'll click it. You have selected social media. This panel shows the project's details. Can be monetized. Yes, this is Elon Musk right now. Except he's failing. I love reading about how that guy's just regular mistakes. I don't know why. I love reading about how stupid that fucking guy is. You have selected social media. This panel shows the project's details. Social media can be monetized. It also has a special effect that increases media power in each nation where it's launched. You currently have 10 worker teams, 5 intern teams, and 5 regular employees. Assign 1 intern team to this project. So now I want them to cut me, I want them to tell me how to do stuff. So all tutorials is how I want it. As I click on stuff, I want them to tell me how to do it, not tell me what to do exactly. Good, but at this rate, the project won't be finished for a long time. Right-click both plus buttons. Now it'll only take 1 to 2 turns. You're finished for now. Close the research panel. 10 worker teams are enough for not enough for a good growing megacorp. We should recruit more. Got it. This shows the different worker types you can hire. Press the plus button to hire a new team. Good. We should recruit a lot of employees. Right-click the button to hire as many teams as possible. It will take time for our employees to arrive, so it's 2 turns apiece. And the research is complete, so hit the next button, or the intern button. Hey, the moon just went around. Worker unrest. Each turn represents 6 months. Oh, that's a long time. You have some messages. Messages notify you of important events. You can open them by left-clicking and deleting them by right-clicking. The following projects have been completed. Whoa, wait. What happened? It jumped ahead. Now click the message with a question mark. Okay. Then we can go forward 1 here. This is decision. You cannot end the turn until you've made the decision. We could generate a small amount of revenue by selling ad space in our company office. No, we don't want to do that. Like, we're going to be real shitbags, but we're not going to put advertising in the company office. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we want them to be happy so we can get them to work harder. Where do I look at how happy these people are? 101%. Unrest is 0.1. The higher your profits and the larger your workforce, the faster it rises. If it rises above 75%, worker happiness will start dropping. Okay, so we want unrest. Well, no, we don't want it, but it's going to go up regardless. Notice social media is now green, has a different icon. This indicates the research is complete, but there's still more work to do. Man, I might be like going some kind of socialist rant here later. Pro-socialist rant. Because, so these guys are kicked back down to here. All right. I didn't even notice how much of this. Oh, we're losing 9 million a turn. Because it just gets me. This is like, we are in some dire fucking shit right now in the United States, and I assume a lot of other countries. I know Canada is going down the tubes too because of corporate greed and stuff like that. We're definitely we're right on the cusp of cyberpunk fucking novels. This is right where it starts. It's a fucking wasteland in like 10 years. AI wasteland with everything, killer drones, the whole works. Social media may have been researched, but in order to make money from it, we first need to market it using marketing angles. Currently, we only have 1 marketing angle for social media. More would be better. We're never alone. We're our friends, our family, our lovers. Let us help bring us together. You can find new marketing angles by assigning workers to the project. The more workers you assign, the better their creativity. How do I know what their creativity is? The greater the chance they will think of a new angle. If the chance is more than 100%, they'll definitely think of a new angle perhaps for. Assign all your workers. That was right click. 95, that's it. They will now use their creativity. So how do I know? Okay, so that's creativity chance is a 1. So it's all these guys are the same. They aren't like individuals. We don't have individuals in this world. We just have um, cogs in the machine. Okay, this went up. Military connections went up. Class connections, cyber connections, and authority went nowhere. Your workers have thought of a new marketing angle. Let's finally launch social media so we can start making money now. Click on a continent and on the globe. It doesn't matter which. It does matter. It matters a lot to me. Should we go after China? Australia. New Zealand's on there. That's surprising. North Africa. Let's go after Europe. You've selected a nation. In this future, the world's country have merged into a mash of super states. It's because the developer didn't want to do individual countries. They're unwieldy and politically stagnant. Each nation has a different culture measured with 7 variables. Oh, wow. There was another game. Was it Terra Invicta that was this? I wonder if they got some ideas from this game. I can't remember if it was Terra Invicta. I think it was. Because this came out before that. This nation loves xenophobia, but does not much care about novelty. The leftist love? Click here to prepare to launch the social media. It's nice that you can move these windows around. The marketing angles are available for social media. Marketing angles affect the kind of advertising we want to run. Can I click this without? Oh, it will tell me. Each marketing angle appeals to a certain culture, but which one? Normally, you'd have to read the marketing angle and guess what culture it appeals to. Look at the slogan, stay up to date. Oh. Mouse over the slogan to learn more. I was clicking on it. Tech is always changing. New tech, new services, new products. Welcome to the cutting edge of social media. Which culture do you think will... What is this, a quiz? Take a moment to think about it. If we're going with the tech angle, I believe that... Oh, wait. There's only 2 cultures? This one. Oh. Stay up to date tells a novelty. Oh, okay. All right. So just, all right. I thought it was meaning like pick between the 2. All right. Now that you know what this is, search for a nation with high novelty. Okay. All right. We'll do that. Now, when you found a nation with high novelty, to open the slogan interface again and click stay up to date to launch this product. This product. Okay. High novelty. The U.S. is full of dumb shits. Here we go. I just guessed. No, novelty's good. I'm pro novelty. Stay up to date. Each launch costs money. Well, but you'll make it back if the marketing angle was a good fit for the culture. This project will take 1 month or 1 turn to launch, which is 6 months. So deal with this turn's random event, then end the turn. You don't even. Well, is that everything? Can we close this stuff? We're getting kind of a stack of shit going in here. Remind you that the new employees have arrived. Good. We have idle employees here. The social media creative team thought of a new marketing angle. The tech is always, we already know that. You never know when inspiration will strike. I was in the hollow bath. What year is it supposed to be? 2061. I was in the hollow bath when I had an idea about how to market one of our products. I guess I should give it to you since all my ideas count as my employer's intellectual property by law. We got a new one. Never been easier. Friendships are time consuming in the busy 21st century. It can be hard to find time and let us make it easier. Okay, is there anything else that we don't need? What was it? Right click to make this shit go away? Yep. We're good. Go away. What's this one? We thought you might be interested in the following. The People's Party has won the election in the Middle East, ousting their opponents in office. I guess. So deal with this turn's random event. I didn't get a random event, did I? So now I have 3 of these things, though. I guess that thing where it talked was the random event. All right, in turn. Yeah, that noise is so so similar. We lost a intern. Select North America again so you can see how the launch went. Launch success was a 5. This column shows how successful the launch was. This shows how much money you are earning from social media per turn. 5.6 million, but I'm still at negative 8 million. The more successful the launch, this time you were forced to guess the marketing angle with a little help. But an easier option is for a focus test. Focus test costs 1 class connection, which it looks like we have one of those. They reveal a marketing angle's cultural appeal. You could just guess the culture, but focus tests are easier. Let's click here. Perform a focus test at any except for stay up to date. So never been easier. Let's do it. If you mouse over the marketing angle, this nation's cultural display will highlight the values target by this angle. Each angle targets 1 main, and 2 secondary. Convenience and wait, what? Um, because we already knew novelty. So we want convenience, publicity, and collectivism with a culture that likes this marketing angle. I'm going to go back one. Each angle, 1 main and perhaps 1 or 2 secondary values. Okay, so we need to find a place that likes convenience. Convenience is the main one. So let's take a look here. Convenience, who knows? This is just probably randomly generated. No convenience there. What about Antarctica? We can't click on that. See, there's kind of like a lot of stuff on the screen. Convenience. They're a little bit. These guys are much closer. This is South Africa, like the continent of South Africa. This one, what was this? This is like, what do they call this one? They're just calling this Asia, huh? Oh, I guess it is. I thought that there's like more of China and Japan on its own, but no. That one's convenience, almost convenience out. What do we got down here? That's Asia. We could go after. Oh, and what's this down here? The more prosperous a nation, the more income you will gain by selling products here. So this one is very prosperous. It's also convenient. What was the marketing thing that we learned? Publicity and collectivism, though, are very low on the marks there. There was another one that had like a 2. I think it was South. Yeah. Collectivism and publicity were still low. I think that there's very few nations in this. I'm surprised. There's like 6 of them or something. All right, there's a few more than that. Click the marketing angle to launch it. You know, we didn't do never alone, but if your marketing angle is a good fit for the culture, your product will sell well. You can find out how well you did on the next turn. You should research new products and marketing angles in order to launch them. The better you launch, the more income you earn. To do more research, you need workers. Hiring workers is free, but once they arrive, you have to pay them every turn. You now know everything necessary to start running your company. There are more systems or counter tutorials will access to. Reward, we got 40 million bucks. Okay, so let's take a look at what we got here. If we click on my corporation, we have a little bit of corruption. Looks like we can spin some class connections to get rid of that. It looks like cyber connections will lower that. Public opinion is negative. This is some sort of tactical research brain transfer under gene. I don't know what that is, but there we go. We can upgrade our build or upgrade this in-house facility, increase your connections by 0.2. Are we getting... Okay, so this just costs cash, and it looks like probably we get 1 a turn, and then we could upgrade that. That makes sense. Let's look at our research now, because we're free. Gene splicing. Where are these other 5 guys working? Oh, we're still trying to find more ideas here. Whoops. Oh, the left side is the high side, huh? When do we get more people? Oh, I thought we were hiring a whole grip of people. I guess that was 5. Uh, we'll hire one of these to replace that one intern. Oh, we get them in one turn as well. Give your organic workers a pay raise. Oh, organic workers. Oh man, pay raise. A permanent pay raise. Deal with unrest among them. Use your connection to block and disorganize your workers' unions, making it harder for them to organize. Yeah, that's part of the deal. In real life too, the ultimate party has won. All right. Well, I don't know what that means yet. The following nations have undergone minor cultural shifts. There has been a recent trend in Russia for people to focus on their people of Asia increasingly rely on tools, social media. South Africa suffered, and the experts say it's shifting towards chaos. We launched that. Stay up to date. This approval can exceed the maximum amount. Where is my board approval? Let's see if we can find it down here. We got social media. I don't know what these little dashes are. Workforce, agenda, board of directors, 101%. Authority, how much sway you hold over your company's long-term corporate strategy used to unlock agendas earned by completing missions from the board. This is their age, number of years until this person dies. Interesting. Wouldn't it be good to kill some of them off, though? I said hire one of those and hire 5 of those. They're going to be more expensive. We figured out what the board looks like. Oh, wait, we got to look at our negative profit. Our sales is 5.8 million. Wages is 12. Wow. Wages is really going to fixed cost. Just like in real life. Wages are like a big deal. Okay, what is this? Agendas. We need... These are the different victory things. It looks like we need shake hands. Handshaking. Aid. Organize charity events allowing you to spend money to raise your public opinion. Introduce a new package of tax laws. The public hears lower tax rates because realize corporates will benefit more from the tax breaks, loopholes, and potential for tax havens. Cost per turn. So what unlock this gains you? Okay, so what happens if I click on this? Okay, I need 4 of these and 2 of those. All right, so that makes sense. We probably don't have enough to do any of that shit yet. So back to research here. Online review system where people can... So do we want to put my workers on these ideas to spread social media? Or... users no longer have to seek out content to post online. The system suggests contents their friends might like. So I wish I could have picked... Stimulates the well, we'll just go with this. I was you know me, I'm like, I want to restart already. My mind's going in the background. Like should restart. But I'm not gonna restart. So let's see here. Gene stems is something we can research. A -5 to inefficient growth extend your life by 1 year. Unlock simple AI can be hired, gets 1 free worker on completion. So that could be nice to get us going. All workers gain 5% efficiency. I mean, they're just researching these things, but I guess we do need to launch again. So we have, well, let me think about this. That one's launching there. What's the other one? Was creativity or something? Novelty? No, it was convenience. We have, no, it was novelty. That has like a straight hardcore novelty there. That one's novelty is high too. So let's launch here. Yeah, material wealth and publicity's low, but let's launch that, man. It's gonna cost us money, but if we can get some more launches going. The other thing, so we might not even be worth researching that stuff if we can pull off, because wasn't this also have a high novelty? It's one down. That isn't great. We got this novelty. I mean, it's not great. All right, so we got 2 launches. We got one there and one there. I guess, yeah. Let's continue with this, but let's make sure that it's at 100. Well, not 100%. Okay, 106. I guess that's as best we can do. And we still have 3 slackers. So we can do... Does this make us... we can monetize this, and we can monetize this. Max income is 47 million. I would like to get towards artificial intelligence, but we can't monetize that. Chat GPT here. Unlocks can be hired, gets 1 free worker on completion. Labor cost is 20. I don't know what that means. Oh, that's probably the amount of like time it takes to research that. All workers gain some efficiency. And it can be monetized. We don't know how. Oh, max income is 30 grand. So the problem is that by this, so this is like, it's taking some of my agency away because I feel like I have to do this one because this will bring in my most 5% media power where launched. I mean, this isn't going to go up very high. Yeah. So does this take off? Labor cost is 37. Okay, so this next line is 37 probably. Let's check on. Oh no, this one's a different amount. So we have to take that into account too. How long it's going to take. Let's go with AI. Let's do it, even though we won't make any money off it. Long term, we will. 6 to 9 turns. So I wonder if like this gets stuff partially done. Well, we'll figure it out when we end our turn here. Will it say like there's stuff that's partially done? One intern team is handing in their resignation, claiming 20-hour work days were against the spirit. This is another Elon Musk thing. This thing was written for him. Our technicians have been working hard on social media algorithm. These are the systems that decide what content to show users. We could refine our algorithm in 2 different ways. Either show each other more and more what they like, which will lead to happier users and higher advertising revenues, or show each user things which are being seen by the wider community, which will help break down internet echo chambers a bit. What is this going to cost me? 1 cyber connection. Social media gains a permanent boost. We get public opinion, though. What is our public opinion right now? Public opinion is 0.4. We are taking a slight hit for that, but let's go money-wise. Let's make sure that our cash is taken care of. A random nation will become more xenophobic. Social media gains a permanent 10% boost to all future income. You know what we'll do? Show users what everyone sees. Let's do this one. We're going to be like the good guys before we betray them, you know. You know how it is. Let's get rid of that one. That one, what is this thing? The shipbird's algorithm, a force for understanding. We're not going to be good. We're corporate stooges. Social media has a new challenger. The shipbirds launch a new social media platform in North America. Okay, what does this say close for? Is that a bug? I think that's a bug. I think that's the end of our turn. Okay, so this has things that are going on. We can click on like Russia and this brings up that stuff. All right, that's cool. Oh, we got politics up here. Taxation is really high. At this level, the nation's tax rate will be at 30%. You could spend, but how much is that is coming out of, like, how much are we getting taxed? Space program, parent, net profit. It doesn't say. How much we're getting taxed. Is that the fixed costs, maybe? So I love, like, looking at my spreadsheets of money, uh, or lack of money. So I'm glad that game has it, but it needs more. It needs more. What are these things down here? Okay, so this will tell us, if we click on this, it will tell us who's got what. Okay, so we didn't even need to search that way. So this is a cool feature. Prosperity versus chaos, national summary, income, media power, taxation laws. So these are all pretty genetic laws, business laws, human rights laws, worker unwest. Some days I can't even speak. I thought you might be interested in the following geo. The Ultimate Party has won the election in North Africa. I don't care. The following nations have gone. A sizable number of vloggers and hologers feel that Oceania was better in the past. Oh, Jesus Christ. The nation of the Middle East has become multicultural. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Whatever, we don't care. This is a courtesy note to remind you that new employees have arrived. One intern. Well, we'll put you on the work. You're going to start working. The people of the world are complex and different. We welcome the one place to. Okay, so it has become to the board's attention that the following task is raise profits. Right now, we're breaking even. We are breaking even. All right, easy enough. Our scientists have. Wait, what is this red one? Oh, that's the task. All right. Our scientists have identified a new line of research. Pursue it will yield research gains, but will put a strain on the company. Yeah, we'll take the plunge. So why is this one red, man? It's stressing me out. Business tracking. It's hoping for some a better random thing. We're in the green though, and that's what counts. So back to this research. I bet you we only got one left. I bet you if we put this guy here, yeah, that gives us a real worker to work with. I don't really want to hire any more dudes. Okay, so this does any more non-real hires. I don't want interns. Fuck them. We don't need that shit. These guys, one turn, we'll have another group of those. They're expensive, but it'll be worth it. We just need to jam our shit together here. We have points, so let's spend some points on figuring out our. I guess we just click anywhere. Social media, one world, multiculturalism. Oh no, I was going to say we already have that one, but no, we don't. Oh, we didn't get a full 5 stars here. And then we'll continue that research for a second. We're going to keep that stuff going. So we can go up to here. And with our new thing, Oceania. What was the other? Ugh. Never alone. Oh, we never did the thing for that. Oh, we can do it though. Collectivism. Wait, does this have 4 sides? It does. So this one, besides collectivism, that one's pretty good. I think we should do this one. And what else we got here? South America. Did we already do that one? We haven't. We will do. See, they're full up on the multiculturalism and the collectivism. Let's do it. So I think that if this doesn't change after you launch, there should also. Oh, so this is their tax rate. Okay. Incite a riot. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Was that other one all the way to chaos? After a product is launched, I don't think. There are ways to continue improving a product. I don't know if that's built into this game yet. What else we got? We got South Africa. We could launch here. Collectivism is the lowest, though. Wait, never alone is the same, except collectivism is the highest? Fuck. Convenience. Well, we're researching that last place, so we might as well. Or the last thing. We've really launched a bunch of times, though. Individualism and collectivism. Nothing's really good. All right, we'll wait for the last thing. We have 2 of them going. What else can we do? We already have artificial intelligence going. We can't put anybody more on that. Everyone's working. Our workforce is being hired. Our finances are whatever. The board of directors likes us. Raise profits. 10 turns left. We have to get to what? 15 million? That doesn't seem like a problem. Agendas. We don't want to do any of these yet. These just cost money? Oh, they cost like a significant amount of money. Okay. You've successfully launched. All right. I know I'm going slow, but that's how it is at the beginning. We have a bunch of inefficiency. This tutorial keep you in how to keep your company functioning and stop it from being open. The company window. This window displays information about your company. Look at these 2 stats: corruption and inefficiency. If these rates, they will not function. Corruption when employees accept bribes and perform favors. Look at that word, +5. For their friends, deprives the company of much needed profit. The higher your corruption, the more money will disappear. Does it matter how happy my people are, though? Because I tried to make my people happy. Let's look at them. I mean, they're happy as fuck. It can be lowered with an internal investigation, which costs money and class connections. The favors you have among your movers and shakers in the world. Lower current corruption. Move on to inefficiency. Wow, it's 3 cyber connections. That's like the whatchamacallit, the airline. What airline issue that they just had. Can't remember which one, but all their shit was outdated, and then they had the slightest hiccup and everything fell apart and everyone was stranded. We should not be doing the too big to fail thing for airlines, for anybody. Fuck them. Capitalist pigs. Sorry. Where am I going? So 6.48. So that actually had a pretty big effect on our income. So that's pretty simple. You just pay some money and shit when you have a chance. An anti-innovation movement is moving. I don't give a shit. We got some more employees. It's never been a better time to promote yourself. Get posting. Post. They assure us they have ever exhausted all creative opportunities. 1 intern is handed. We don't care. They've eaten nothing but cat food for 2 weeks straight. Note that anytime an employee leaves or goes on strike, the shipbirds gain inefficiency. So how do I keep them? Because what's the point of having that? Like, those guys suck. A major gala event will be held tonight. We've received an invitation for a company representative. This will be a good opportunity to network and build contacts. One of our security. Oh, we're gonna get so we can get one of these up. We need our class connections to go up. It looks like, and we only got one. And before I end my turn here, there was something I need to do. I got all these idle motherfuckers. Okay, so we want to not have workers because fuck them. They suck. Online review site where people can rate that's 25. We got this free stuff. That's 30. That's 18. So that's pretty. You can be monetized at least. We'll put the interns on this. And we'll put another worker here. Turns left 2. Can we get it down to... Good God, that is not worth it. 2 turns. Then we'll begin work on our whoops. Our second thing we want to do here. We have 2 turns on that. 23 or 47. Let's do this. +5 media power where launched. So we'll put all these guys into here. Oh, I can just right click. 3 to 4 turns, which isn't bad. Then we can launch. We can do some more launches. We got to get up to that 15 million. So what does the new one do? Let's click someone at random. Post. We'll spin our thing we just got. Publicity and material wealth. Russia, Europe. Didn't I already launch there? I have not. Material wealth and publicity is pretty much chaos, but we'll launch here. Yeah, look at that. That hits perfect. Then next, Middle East. Did we do that one yet? Nope. Wow, they're into the same thing. Launch there. Russia, did we hit you up yet? We haven't. Your material wealth is like the opposite. So what do we got left for with our options here? Multicultural collectivism. Like this one might not even be worth launching at. Oh wait. Never Alone also hits spirituality on that other side. So we'd have 2 complete hits. Huh. Oh, except collectivism is the most important one. Multiculturalism, collectivism, novelty, publicity. Those are going to kind of even out. Definitely not that one. Having a hard time deciding here. That one, no. 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 Stay up to date. We're going to launch everywhere, man. Where was the button for this? How many do we have? Okay, so the last place we did Europe, South Africa. We're going to find something. Multiculturalism. Oh, it's this place. Look. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, South Africa we might not launch at all there. And that is the end of our turn. We got 5 board approval, or authority, I mean. So we got some that were good, but not all. I think that's what this means. We're at 18% though. Or 18. A blockbuster of VR movies has been released in Asia, depicting an exciting future filled with amazing technology. They gave us some stuff, and our authority's a little bit more respected. 2 of these suckers left. I should have hired more guys. The shipbird's inefficiency goes up. It has come to the attention of the task of more research, gene stems. We received a job application from a skilled and appropriate candidate. We think it'll be a good fit for our job or company vision. We'll start immediately. Gain 1 employee. Great. Which reminds me, do we want to hire more? We have 16. Can we just fire these guys? Because it's hitting our inefficiency. 3 cyber connections to lower by 10%. Oh, that didn't change this number. What? When we get to maybe like 250 million, we'll start pumping these things up. Publicity. So we have 1 idle person. We got 1 turn for that. We'll put the idle person here, though that doesn't seem to do much. Yeah, I really got to check this, because if it's not going to do anything, then who gives it? Why am I doing that? We'll put this here, which will give us 2 hombres, and then let's go with... they wanted us to do gene splicing. And then let's go back to our people. Let's right-click this sucker. We'll just keep these guys. Nah, fuck them. We'll fire him. Oh, I see what it's. I was hoping to fire him at the end of the turn, though. I mean, our worker. Why are these guys so unhappy? 100 million a week, or every 6 months. 1 million, not 100 million. Let's hire 4 of these guys so we can have an even 20. You know what? It doesn't matter. Okay. So what do we got here? I'm like doing all this stuff, but I didn't actually. No, I did read all this. Gene stems was what they want me to do research-wise. We got 6 people. Oh, wait, these guys are no longer. Oh, they were not anything here yet. Okay, so we could just fire these fucking guys. Let's just get them out of here. I want these unhappy people around my crew of happiness. And that actually helps a little bit with the profit, or maybe that was because of the inefficiency. I don't know. Let's go back to this thing. I want to look at this thing. If I click on this, though... Okay, so this shows us the stars. Oh, man, we failed bad with Russia. Can we change this? Or was it just a failure? So that's like an even one. Oh, wait, we're on South Africa. Russia. Can we change this launch? What did we do? Oh, we did stay up to date. Okay, so we can do it, but it just costs more money. Convenience, novelty, publicity, collectivism. None of those are very good. So who's left that we don't have? Oh, we never did South Africa? Get out of here. We didn't. Somehow we missed that one. Oh, or maybe it just sucked. It looks like it might have just sucked. Nope, that was suck. Suck. Alright. I wish there was an easier way to look at this. Can we target the moon? So South Africa is the only one we didn't do, and it looks like this was the only failure. I think that was the gamble. I mean, we got some that are 4s. Besides Russia, we'll probably try to relaunch. No, we won't even. We're making some income. It's not really that big of a deal yet. All right, what do we got? They have rebranded. They now stand for individualism. Russia's changed. South Africa. So both of those are places we wanted to change. Hey, we got the AI version 1. There's an automated message from Remind. Help you remember important personal tasks. Become immortal. It's only a matter of time until your body shuts down for good. Graduates can be a good source of future connections. Invest in a scholarship. What do we get here? We lose 10 mil. That's not a big deal. Oh, this is at a later date. Looks like we kind of want a hackathon here. And what is this? We got some AI shit going on. So it's pretty much all of, okay, here's our AI brain. It's all about the workers, huh? These guys, one more turn. What does this cost? Do they cost money? They get more wages than this, but they're not as efficient and they're less creative. Why do I gotta pay him something? I made him robots so I didn't have to pay him. Wages is 1.9 and their research is 1.5. With less creativity. Huh, that must just be the early version of them. Actually, we're kind of we'll buy one. We're starting to, we need to get some more income. So we have a bunch of idle people. What does it take to get like? It's probably not worth it to do that. All right, so there's 2 turns. What if we put the robot on it? That only gives us 1 person back. All right, so we'll leave the public data for 2 turns. Can give us a little bit of income. What does this do? Unlocks chatty AI. Uh-oh. Can be hired. Gets 1 free worker. Are they? What's the deal with them? We did say we were gonna do gene stems, so let's see if we can get this down to like a turn. Man, it's expensive. Let's go back to the the lowest 2-turn option, and then we still have 5 people left, and we got the AI working on that. This cannot be monetized, so we need to bring in some more money. I think what we should do is probably this business tips. 2 to 3 turns. Business tracking. I mean, we're gonna have to do research in the other stuff. Like this doesn't have the whatchamacallit. Oh wait. We gotta put ideas on this guy? I forgot. Let's get rid of all these guys. And no. Okay, this is just a free thing. Or not a free thing, but it's not a business, so we're not Alright, so we got 2 turns for that, 2 turns for that, 2 to 3 turns for that. Public user data. How far down does this go? Okay, so this is the full law none. Legal restrictions are none. Law high or lower. Okay, so we're gonna start running into legal issues here. We got all of our people working. This isn't that good of a deal because of the wages. I'm kind of a little baffled by this because 2 of those cost 2 million, but you would get 2 to the research and 2 to creativity chance. So let's not hire that thing. I'm really tempted to like put a spend 40 million to get this up by 0.2. I don't know why I'm so tempted, but public opinion's 4. I'm 54 years old. Anything else we can do? Found an international media cabal that answers only to you. Unlock the promote company option in the media menu. Instead of using media power to change a cultural slider, you may use it to gain public opinion. Wait. Anti-monopoly laws. We do have pro-corporate tax laws. Okay, this unlocks all that stuff. So we should probably be looking at some of these. These cost like this only costs like 1 million. We're bringing in 13. We're about to hire a bunch of people. How much money are we going to lose when we hire these people? 5 million? Yeah, so we're going to lose 5 million. We have no income coming, no new income this turn. But we could go back to this thing. Where the fuck was that? I still want to spend money. That was Jinda's. 5 million costs 0. Large companies are broken up. Media monopolies are ended. No company can own a monopoly in a media or corporation. Effects gain 2 public opinion per turn. No corporation can own more than 50% of the nation's media shares or 50% of their corporate shares. You'll financially compensated for any. Well, we don't want to do that. The public hears lower, but this costs nothing as well. Okay, but it takes me 11. Okay, so sorry, I don't get these. I don't know why I was thinking this was a reward. When I first looked at it, I didn't think that. Okay, so I got to get some authority before I can do that shit. It also made it sound like I could do something. Okay, so yeah, like can I bring down the laws in Asia? No. Doesn't look like I have that. Unlocks value. This doesn't do anything. So we could donate to the National Party. Instead of moving a culture slider, target this party with a fake news campaign. But what are they for? The rebels have very well. No, the rebels are higher in the polls. Left click view politics. What happens if we click this? One favor to start influencing lawmakers to change this to high. You can then spend an additional 3 favor to maximize the chance of the law changing. All right, we don't have enough favor that shit. And what does this cost? 4. All right, so we do need to get these. Oh wait, there was that also this media button. Your influence is 5%. Share price is 6 million. Change per turn. Cultural will so we can buy out for 6 million media points. All right, we don't need to do any of that shit yet. Just checking shit out, you know. And I'm gonna take. God damn it! It's always going down. Why do these guys hate me so much? They're happy. 101.4%. I mean, I can't make them any happier. They're probably unhappy because I got a fucking AI. Starting replacing them. I've already started replacing them with. Yeah, I don't have the money now to hire anymore. But we started replacing them with robots. And that's happening in real life, you know, like you heard of it. Maybe you haven't. There's like a robot lawyers now that they're testing out, and robot this, AI that. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I don't feel. I think I still feel. I've discussed this with like a ton of my friends, and some of them are panicking. I feel like we're like 10 years out before the panic, and you know, I'm an IT guy, so the robots need me until they can, you know, have spider legs and stuff, and operate off my brain, you know, eating on my brains, you know, feeding on my brains. Anyways, I will be back in less than 5 minutes. All right, I'm back. Man, that was a longer break than I felt like. I felt like I was only gone for 1 minute. I guess I did. I did look at my Discord because I had a message. I'm one of, like I've mentioned this before, I'm one of those people that has to click notifications. They drive me insane. Okay, so the only thing currently we have right now that we have to worry about is taxation laws. And so we could try to bring some of those down. Let's look at that one more time. Where do we make our most money? We make our most money in the Middle East. So let's go to the Middle East. And laws. Politics. And I said laws. Why don't these seem to work sometimes? Spin one favor to start. One favor. How many? Oh, I don't have any favor. Oh, okay. Now it's so I gotta donate to these guys. Okay, so I could try to go for the People's Party, but I don't know what these people are standing for. This party's in power, so I could donate to how much is it? 40 million. Or I could do some fake news, but I don't have the psyops agenda. So the psyops agenda sounds like what I want to do very soon. Right now we're gonna enter a turn. Oh, we just entered our turn right then. Whoops. What are we doing? Yeah, these guys are moving around. We don't care. Middle East is coming towards material wealth. We have new employees hired. Excellent. That's why our income is so low. And the government of Russia would like to invest in the nation's infrastructure. This will improve the nation's prosperity. Let's help them. What is their prosperity currently? Russia is one tick towards chaos. Prosperity's on the left. What is it? 75 million. But we would get 5 favor. What are they taxing me at? They're taxing me pretty high. I don't make any money in Russia though. Russia's the shitbox place. Let's try to relaunch and see what we got here. Because a few things have changed. Not enough though, it looks like. No, not enough at all. I think we're gonna say, well, what happens if we say no? Not acceptable. Lose. This is nothing. That's fine. They have gained 1 prosperity. Good. That's good for them. We want them to gain prosperity because we get money, I assume. We don't want chaos right now. So we got some workers we got to put into effect here, too. We got 1 turn, 1 turn, and 2 turns, and 5 workers. So we could spread out. We could put like these 5 workers here. This is all legal. Careers and creativity. We don't want to hire any more people just yet. We're going to get some people there. We're going to get some people there next turn. This thing's really expensive. This is only 16. Meta friendship, and we can monetize it. Not for very much, but let's do that for now. Got some 10% board approval. We got 10 more authority. This will teach you about politics. Click on South America. I kind of already figured this out, but we'll do it anyways. This nation is a one-party state, a dictatorship. Oh, I guess I didn't notice this. Click this tab to view the politics. I saw rebels in the other thing. This is the political screen. It shows the different politicals. One party state has a ruling. Every one-party state has a ruling party, and the rebels who oppose them. The ruling party is shown as a star. Each party has a poll rating. This shows which percentage of the population support them. So the rebels are more supported here. The poll rating is determined by the party's popularity. This represents how Popular parties among its people. It rises and falls randomly over time. Randomly, huh? The whim of everyday people are unpredictable. Go to the products tab. Show party affiliations. Oh, here we go. Party is, this is what we need. Party popularity is also influenced by which culture values each party backs. If a party backs a popular value, the party will increase over time. Parties may rebrand their cultural value if they realize they are unpopular. Finally, popularity is also affected by the type of government. In one state party, the ruling party will slowly lose popularity over time as the populace comes to resent them. If the rebels rebels in a one-party state gain more than 67% of the polls, the nation will move towards chaos. This is due to the instability caused when the established government weakens. Click on South Africa. That's not South Africa. This is democracy. Click on the politics. Democracies have two parties but hold regular elections. After an election, the nation will be led by the party with the highest poll rating, plus or minus random swing vote of 10%. Polls is going for the Hope Party here. Again, the stars show which one's currently in power. A party that wins an election will get a boost to popularity, so-called honeymoon effect. However, this popularity will drop over time as voters become disillusioned until the opposing party is elected. The cycle begins again. In democracies, if one party gains more than 80% of the polls, the ruling party will seize power, turning the nation to a one-party state. So we could do that. We probably want... finally click on Oceania. We probably want... whatchamacallem, dictatorships. This is a corporation. Blend between a state and a corporation. Shares in this nation can be publicly traded. Click the politics tab. Buy one share now by clicking the buy share button. Okay. 44 million. This is a list of all the companies which hold shares in this. This is a list of all the companies that hold shares in this. Government. The company with the most shares is the controlling shareholder. They are shown by the star. Oh, okay. This scrolls up and down. I was like, what? Okay, so we only have one share. What did that cost me? 4 million. We only have one share, so it really wasn't very much there. Man, our income is fucking bottoming out there. So we want to probably take over these places. Your company's also listed since you're now a shareholder. Buying shares in a corporation is useful for two reasons. First, the controlling shareholder is the only company which can change laws. Secondly, each share generates a small amount of income paid for taxes. Click on the finance. The globe now shows income readouts for each nation. Note the extra income in Oceania. Okay, so that's the one share. That's kind of profitable if we're getting 0.24 million. Next, note the extra income in Oceania. This is income you get from your corporate shares. The amount of money each share generates is determined how prosperous, chaotic the nation is. And remember, if a nation reaches maximum chaos, the government will fall. You can then meddle in the nation and found a new state on your terms. Now we got 10 million. Okay, so let's think about this. They're pretty close to chaos. How do we look at like their government type from an overall option? Oh, that's what I'm on. These are all these things. Maybe we can't. There's so few of them. They're like, just figure it out, man. So if this is the only one, we'd want to help with prosperity for... how do we do that, though? I mean, we could buy shares, but if the thing falls into chaos... We also have some stuff we got to launch, man. We got all sorts of stuff going on. But how do we improve the prosperity? The more income you will gain by selling products here, if a nation falls in complete chaos, it will collapse and you won't be able to sell anything here. We don't know about media yet. 25 media points. To spend media points. Culture will be influenced in 19. Um, we need to go towards prosperity. But how do we do that? Okay, now this stuff does things. On a normal one, I would support the person who is pro prosperity. Let's go back to here. No, it's here. No, it was here. It's just we don't have that checkbox here because it's okay. Well, we'll figure this out. Let's read this mail here. We got some new stuff. We got some new stuff. They recognize the success of the mission, and they have given us one class, and then we got 10. Public user data has been completed, and gene stems have been completed. It has come to the board's attention that the following task of the ultimate hostile takeover. Business is cutthroat. Become the controlling shareholder of the Oceania Corporation by buying the most political shares there. So I guess that's what I got to do. You never know when inspiration will strike. I was in a holobath. We already got this one. Random one. We already did that one. So we got Oceania is where we got to take over. Studies citation needed show that sleep on gene stem is 50% better. So this is some new research. We can clear all these things out once again. So gene stems, we got a free research thing on them. We need to bring in some money because we need to buy Oceania out. I kind of like this. I mean, I not kind of like it. I do like it that you can buy the corporation out. Influence 100. I got to figure out how to make this prosperity go up. Okay, so first things first. We can buy a share. The Memify Corp, the Resist Corp, and the ZYX Corp. Taxation, we have no favor. We can't affect this at all because we don't own anything. Let's buy a share. And then let's go back and take a look at Oceania is, if we go back, how did we do that overview thing? It was the money button. That's kind of a good deal. Because 10 turns, I'll have made my money back. Well, okay, 20 turns, I'll have made my money back. If we can increase the prosperity somehow, we'd make more money. All right, so let's make more money. That's our whole deal here. First, we have 1 turn for business tracking. We can do career advice, which I can monetize. It's actually pretty cheap. What does it do? Best career for a given user. So we need to have this, though, for shame. We don't know what this is, so we're going to spend 1 class connection to get that knowledgeable because we might be able to launch this for a little bit of money. We're going to put... that's only a 77%, dude. We also have gene stems, which is a max income isn't very high. Oh, we have 2 of these, though. Let's spend these points. We have no idea chance there. Does it say if there's a different, like, the cost? Because 77 isn't very great, and I'd rather have meta friendship get all the way. So we kind of jumped the gun here, going to these extra things. Let's take these all off, and let's make sure that we can get this down to like 2. Well, what is it for 1? That's expensive, man. This has more and we'll launch. Okay, so let's take this off. Can we make this a straight 3? We can get a 3, 4. Okay, so now we got 11, and then we'll put the rest. This still isn't enough, though. We'll take this down. 90. We might have to take this all the way down to 0. Then we get 103. And that will give us a new one of those. The next one we should probably do is this one. Business tracking is we have 1 turn. So we have 1 idle guy. There's no point to having him idle. But we also don't really want to have nothing going on. So we'll put him here. And now we're going to launch some stuff. We're going to bring in some money. Okay, so let's go to our... We got 2 gene stem ones. What do we got here? Whoops. No. That was an accident. Cancel. Whew. What were we doing? Public data actually was more, so we need to look for tradition. We want lower tradition, which the only place we got that at is for some reason I almost called it Napoleon. We only have that in Napoleon. That doesn't... Oh no, that's dead center. Okay, so that is actually with our current knowledge of gene or whatchamacallit, we this one is quality, just straight up quality. And so if I understand how this works, so this is the, if we go to politics, the Bell people, we'll be helping the Bell people, I kind of think, with this. It doesn't matter right now, but it looks like we can launch gene stems right here with quality sleep. That's the only thing it cares about. And that's, we're full up there. So we'll do that launch. What was it? Quality. The wrong direction. Middle East. We can do the quality sleep one. It's very prosperous there too. And South America, we can, it's prosperous here too. So we're gonna maybe make some money. Quality there. And then now let's go to the next option. Gene stems. This one is spirituality. Spirituality is which one? There we go. South America. Didn't we just do that one? Yeah, we have that one going. Russia. It's pretty chaotic there though. Oceania. This one's also chaotic. Asia's a little bit. South Africa. I mean, maybe we should just say fuck it and go for the. No, it was Oceania. Oh no, what was it? They had the low. Oh, it was like Asia or something. Then it was like, it's too chaotic. None of these are very. That one's spirituality and then half tradition. That's not really worth it. What was I thinking? That one's not very worth it too. Yeah, there's that one. Okay, so all of the things we can launch are pretty much. We need tradition, which is second to last. Once again, yeah, that's all middle ground. We didn't have that good of. Wait, we have 3 launches? Did I fuck something up? Whatever. We're close enough. We'll be getting some more research and stuff in. All of our people are there. We only got that. Let's actually. I don't want to hire any more people because we don't have the money for it. Unrest is 2.4. What about inefficiency and stuff? Very low. We got one turn until we get this. We have one turn until we get this. So that's pretty good. Let's buy some Oceania. Let's get the corporate greed going. Let's spend like another 3. Yeah, let's spend another 3. We're at 5%. Who is this knocking off though? Like, are we this little black? Oh, is this the? Oh, we're the same color as that. Well, that was a mistake the dev made. Can I change my color? I can. What happens if we go with like this gross shit brown? It's much less fiery colored. And then we go back to politics. Oh no. Hey Speedy, how are you doing tonight? Oh, you can see that's that's the look I get. That's the look I do when I try to see stuff. Man, I'm getting old. Normally I hold my phone like it's a magnifying glass up against the, not to the monitor, but I do that. All right, we gotta pick a different color. How about something that's really gonna blast our eyes out here? I don't want to do that yellow. That's too blasty eyes. How about white? No. How about what is this? Fuchsia? Is that the correct color term? Now let's go back to Oceania politics. Oh, you know what? It's not updating. Oh, this color hasn't updated either. Is it? Let's look again here. No, it's something. Maybe I have to end a turn. So let's go back to picking a color that like this. We'll do orange because orange is fire. And I think I was done with my turn. Then we'll see if this thing shows. No, it never updates. Here's another bug. Too bad this developer's gone. All right, what do we got? Some shit went down. Don't care about it. We've completed tracking. Public data. Oh, work group was delayed. Net neutrality bill. Politicians in the Middle East are considering passing a law to strengthen net neutrality, ensuring all traffic on the internet stays on an equal footing. We can influence this process and gain an advantage over our competitors. Receive 75% influence with the ruling party, otherwise costs 2 favors, gain 30% media power in Middle East, gains 5 per corruptions. How is this going to... Just make sure that they don't restrict it more. I don't have any media power in the Middle East, I don't think. It's like a button doesn't even do anything. I guess I have 5. It hasn't really explained this part yet. These guys are very well in command. I think this doesn't matter. Gene stem craze sweeps the Middle East. All right, so we got 3 of those. Our income didn't do very well though. I'm gonna get business tracking now with 1 mark. And requires 75 influence with ruling party. Otherwise costs 2. What requires that? Gain corruption. Like what happens if we buy a share? Share price is 6 million. We don't really want to do that. our influence over maybe the politics. Maybe that's how you do the changing like prosperity and stuff. Requires 40% influence with the otherwise cost. What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna do this one. Oh, I can't do any of these. It's because I have. Who knows what's going on there? We haven't unlocked the media thing. We lost our influence. Have you played this game before, Speedy? It's a little bit old. It's not that old. All right, we have 5, and we can. So this is low, but look at the. We're still moving towards chaos down here. We have a new thing we can launch. Actually, let's do our research first. There was some random event fucked us there. We got 2 on gene stems, business tracking. What's this? It's got a 30. We'll pay for this thing. Those are all taken care of. Okay, let's not do the research. Let's go through the things. What do we get here? No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to here. And material wealth. Look at these guys. Are those like little the moon wolves? What are they? What is that thing called? I can't remember. Material wealth. Middle East likes this a lot, so let's check that out. They're prosperous. I mean, gene stems, we don't make that much money off them, but they're there. We'll launch there. Cost 6 million to launch there. North Africa. We haven't done any much work here in North Africa. Let's launch there. It's just 1 down. Same with Europe. And the only thing we care about with this one, maybe this is a mistake, but we can relaunch later. And that's all we're going to do for that one until we get more things out. We didn't launch any public user data. That's a bummer. I don't want to hire any people, but I do have the idle people. So let's see here. We got 109 on that. I guess we'll put them here. Yeah. The moon has gone by again. What is the deal with this? So it's 6%. Oh, I didn't buy any. Oh, 25 mil. Let's buy some Oceania up. I forgot to, well, let's check our mail. The Ultimate Party has won an election. Terrorist attacks in Russia. South Africa has some issues or something. Stay safe is the thing we came up with. It's come to our attention that the local media conglomerate in South America is having a fire sale to raise some emergency capital. We could snap up the assets in question for a knockdown price, increasing our media presence in the grab the assets. What does it cost? Lose 5 million. No, we'll just take the 5 million. I mean, we're making 24 million. And we got another thing. The shipbirds are in action here. That reminds me, Speedy. So I've been my computer's been having a few issues, so I took it apart and cleaned it and like did some shit to it. But I noticed that the LED lights on the inside somehow have Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries light scheme was turned on. I don't know how I got it there. Like I must have said it. I must have agreed to it or something at some point. It made me laugh. Okay, so we have a new thing here. Stay safe. We'll pay for that. No, I don't want to do that. Before I forget, what do we got? 5% here. So we can buy shares and we can sell shares, but I don't quite change. I guess it hasn't explained this for that part, but we can keep buying here. We can't see because this never updates. But we can see that updates occasionally. We're at 9%. We got to get above 36. That's pretty expensive. That'd be like 20 more shares. Wait, that's not how math works. Yeah, no, it's about 20 more shares would get us for 100 million. We could actually probably do it. We could do it this turn if we wanted to. It is a goal, so maybe we should do it. Let's see. 10 would be 40. Yeah, let's do it. Let's own Oceania. Let's double check that that's the quest, because that would be dumb if we did the wrong thing. 8 turns left. They'll give us 10, and they want you become the controlling shareholder of Oceania Corporation by buying the most political shares there. Gain 3 class, gain 4% media power, and the target your authority will somehow be somewhat more respected. The reason I brought up the mech warrior thing is because I called our company the Shipbirds, but I also call our mech warrior crew the Shipbirds. Okay, let's buy these guys out. Let's do it. Let's just get crazy here. We can do it, so we're gonna do it. I don't know who's selling. Is the price going up? The price isn't going up. So who's selling these shares? Who am I buying? Oh, wait. Well, look at this. There's another person who's a flame. No, on my computer is some LED thing. I don't know what the oh, so these guys are going down. Seems like they would stop selling their shares if there was somebody just coming in and buying them all. I actually didn't. I was trying to find a way to make it so that LED lights would never turn on. So, all right, we're gonna do it. We still are this weird color over here, and we have somebody who's the same color. 30, 31. We've done it. Okay, so now, now Australia, Oceania is us. What else can we do? We can lower taxes, but what does that give us? I mean, we want the prosperity to go up. Right now, we want it to get away from chaos. So how do we do that? We own it. Making 30 million a turn. Does this say? It just tells you that it goes up or down. Income from this nation before and after taxes. I mean, we should just keep buying and then lower the taxes but we need the prosperity to go up first. How do I do that? Well, I'm sure it's going to tell me soon. Okay, so we're down to 1 or 2 turns there. Oh, we can actually put some. What was the things? We got a new. Go back to this. We got a new public user data. It is for security. Asia might be into it. Let's check it out. I don't think it's just straight security. What about the other ones we tried to put off last turn? Man, my social media one was the worst because that was my first one. Asia. Nah, we don't want to do that. This one is tradition and xenophobia. Oh, is for shame the... Whoa, wrong direction. Oh, yeah. Those are not very good. We didn't get a good one there. Public user data is not really... We haven't done so hot there. Okay, so even just one notch down doesn't give you the good money. I wonder if we could now relaunch this like in Russia and try to get some money out of this. Get this shit out of my face. Russia, come here. Convenience, collectivism. Nope. Nope. Nothing good there. Well, we're still making 30 grand. So the thing is, like, how do I find out? Is there another? Oh god, I gotta click on each one. Is there another one where it will tell me? What does this one say that we just bought? Okay, so it doesn't say, it just says buy or sell shares at the top. So let's take a look here. I bet you he, like as a developer, you know, it might be random, but I bet you, you know, like the corporation, he spread it out so there's, you know, 2 of each or something. How many nations are there? There's 3, 6, 9. So there's 3 different types. So there's probably 3 of each, even though I don't see. Maybe there's only 1 of each. One of the corporate one, which would be a bummer. I've already clicked on them. I think I've. Yeah, there's only 1 corporo. Well, that's kind of maybe it's random. This thing needs to be social laws. Maybe. Oh, there's our media power. Prosperity chaos. Yeah, those are. I don't see. You know what? There's a little thing right here. Democracy, except my tooltip goes over it. B will do the trick. Yeah, that's the only one. Well, we're going to own that one so hardcore that I don't even know what the fuck hit them. Let's actually buy a couple more shares just to make sure. The problem is, like, are these taxes going to prosperity? Because that'd be good to know. 10% board approval. This tutorial explains your long-term goals and agendas. Open the agendas. There's that noise that makes it sound like I've got a follower. Agendas are big, expensive projects that give you some kind of long-range advantage. For example, the Rapid Task Force gives you extra menu where you can spend your connections on espionage missions. It also unlocks the Armed Task Force. Media conglomerate allows you to improve public relations with media influence. Pro Corp tax law reduces the amount you pay in taxes. As you can see, agendas are powerful. Oh wow, we were making 30 million and now we lost like 4 million. Something happened. You will now unlock an agenda. You will now do it. I don't want that one though. You can see the details here. I wanted the other one. Unlock button at the bottom right to unlock it will cost authority and connections. Because you've researched the Rapid Task Force, you have a. Oh, well, I didn't research it. You have access to the espionage menu and has gained 1 Imperial and 1 humane victory point. Each agenda gains you victory points. Click at the top right of the button to view the victory conditions. This game's a little bit buggy and weird. Like the weirdness, I'm okay with weirdness, but the little bit buggy and also like, this is another game that they gotta cut you fucking loose. Like, I want to know how the media things work, and I would probably start the game over. Because I don't want to pick this stuff. I want to pick my own things. You win the game by completing the condition of 1 of the 4 victories. Mouse over. Okay, I get it. Great. Next. Unlock agendas to gain victory points, manipulate global politics. Reward. The tutorial is complete. You didn't tell me what the media thing did. Maybe it did, and I just skipped over it. I don't think I did, though. They got some stuff going down there. We got some stuff going down here. The hostile takeover, and they say that we gain 3 and 4 media power in the target nation. Somewhat respected. Okay, we have a better class of ad. Excellent. That project has been done. We should have some idle people then. They want me to research the following project, AI version 2. I'm okay with that, but number of companies are currently offering genetic answers services. Customers send off their DNA and find out what genes they're from is popular as a gift. My mom got me that for a living in real life. For a gift in real life. And I didn't want to do it. And she was like, but it will just be fun. And I was like, man, have you ever seen that movie Gattaca? Because I know it's like they already put in laws to protect that, but what if they suddenly start, looking at people's DNA for stuff and you can't get jobs? I mean, I know I'm like 49, so I'll be dead soon, but I still gotta like worry about like the next couple of years. So she was kind of upset. I was like, man, my sister did it. Just look at her DNA. I mean, yeah. We can exploit this trend by setting up our own ancestry website, performing the service as normal, but also using the DNA data to fuel our genetic research. Sounds great. That sounds good. I spent a lot of money last turn. No, let's do it. We got the cyber things. We got the. We can handle the corruption. And designer organs have been completed. And we got 3 class connections somehow. Oh, these are the same. This is the same shit. And they want us to do AI 2.0. And we got all sorts of shit going on here. I really didn't want to buy that one, but it made me this one. So what does this do? Corporate raid pension fund. Steal research from a competitor by any means. If successful, 25 to 100 labor points will be dumped into random available research. But what happens if I like click this? Oh, okay. So then I have to put these points in to get them, and how fast. So let's say I pretend this. Oh God. Okay, no. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so raid pension fund. That's if you'll yield 3 to 5 million for each worker. Increase the police present, increasing its prosperity by 1. So that's one way to do that, because we need our. Why can't we just, since I control this, why can't we just get our prosperity up? Like, what can I do to increase prosperity? Click this, make the automated teams legal focus, automation, ensuring they will always this is just laws. Someone trying to buy me out? No. We're in control. Media, we got the 9, but why would I buy shares here? And like, change per turn, 6. Culture will be influenced in 12. Spend 5 to optimize your media holdings. This will give you 25 media points. I don't really understand what that does. Instead of moving a culture slider 1 space, click here to spend those media points to gain 8 public opinion. We don't have that agenda. So I'm going to buy 1 share just to see what happens. Well, this is in Oceania, I hope. Okay, it is. All right, we got some shit. We got some shit to do here. We'll spend this point. We'll spend this point. A better class of ads. We'll spend that point. We really need to spend like the 40 million on that, but we're only making. Okay, this might be why our corruption is pretty high. 3 class points will do it. That didn't give us very good. And we'll wait until that's over the 10%. Oh, or did that just update? Kind of running low on money. We'll keep going at this. We got 6 points left. Meta friendship is done. AI 2.0 is what they. How much time do we have to do that? 10 turns. Birth clone. PR Frankenstein. Man, it's kind of nice where we can monetize both of these. Let's do this first. This thing has a 45 million income. Designer organs. I could use some designer organs in real life as well. Okay, so we've had no luck with the public user data. So let's try that one more time. We just got this new thing, which you got to go to here for some reason. There's so many pop-ups that don't go away. Okay, so this is quality. What? Oh, wrong direction. Middle East. Quality's 100%, baby. We're launching that. The Middle East is our meal ticket. Europe, 100% on the quality. Doing it. South America. Yeah. Okay, we got 3 launches going off today. That's great. We should probably hire some more people. In fact, we should absolutely hire some more people. This still doesn't make sense to me. 1.2 or 1.9 million. No, because you can get 2 and they're better. We'll hire 5 more people. They still love me, so I don't know where this unrest is coming from. The higher your profits, the larger your workforce, the faster it rises. If it rises about 75%, there's a chance your organic workers will strike. Doing no work that turn. Okay, so that's it. That's the thing. Is the AI workers can't go on strike, but you still have to pay them money for some reason. All right, so we'll get a couple of AI workers. They don't do creative stuff. Let's turn this off. Let's get a couple of a couple of those guys. Okay, so we'll slowly replace our workforce. And I actually just dawned on me, I might not be wanting to do this. Yeah, I don't want to. He's worthless. I don't know why I put him there. Can we get rid of one of these guys? No. So I got an AI. Whoops. I got an AI guy. It looks to me like designer. Oh, we didn't finish our launches. What other launches can we get? Meta friendship. So we did 3. We did public data. No. Oh, God damn it. Meta friendship. This is material wealth and collectivism. That seems like those would be kind of. We're already launching somebody there. No. 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 All right, we won't be in. What about some designer organs? Would you like some designer organs? Freedom. Freedom. Oh, we happen to be in North America. North America, freedom or convenience. It's funny in IT, like a lot of the things is about like security versus convenience because people complain. They don't want to do like things that are convenience and quality. Huh? They don't like 2-factor authentication, for example, for your password. That's kind of a pain in the ass. So the people don't want to do it. So you give them convenience or security. I am like way for my job. I'm like crazy about security, and no one else seems to be. It doesn't look like we got any good ones here. What about public data again? Nope. Okay, so let's do this. Let's readjust our. We got another public data coming down, but do we want to do that? How much money can we? Max income is 34.5 million. I feel like this one was higher. Let's go with let's go deep into the designer stuff. Get out of here, everybody. You're done with that. Designer organs, though. And we need the humans for their creativity. And we have 3 in. Wait, was 18 how much we had here? No, this one's actually cheaper to go up. Huh. Whoops. Research. What was this one? Meta friendship is 24. 30. I think we're going to go into designer drugs. I mean, you know what it must have to do? Oh, no, that doesn't. Expand your lifespan by 4 years. We could go for some meta friendship. What can we get for this? This is 56% chance. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do these rolling random bullshit. What we're going to do instead is, how much money do I get? 28 million a year. We'll put them into this. Because this is, so those things are a random chance. And you might just not get the random chance. But the other things, so you don't want 50%. This is just like an adding up. Points are adding up. And we can actually put the AI in there. Let's go back to our workforce. We have enough creative types. That will cost me 6 million a turn. We're doing a couple of launches. 2, 3. Worker unrest went up. They now stand for privacy. Oceania has been bombarded recently by. They moved towards quality. I would like them to move towards prosperity, but like I said, I don't understand how to do that. We got a new thing, the shipbirds.com. They put underscores in there. That's some old school shit. On our way to improve our public opinion one way to improve public opinion is use astroturfing. This guy hangs out on Reddit a lot. This developer does, I can tell. Making it look like our corporation is grassroots support, has grassroots support when actually we're just paying people. Pay actors to stage that could lose 100 million. Whoa, look at our profit went up. What do we get out of that? Gain 10 public opinion. It's 0.6. Gain certain good events are likely triggered if it's high. Certain bad events are likely triggered if it's low. 0 is neutral. Okay, so we lose a little bit. We'll be in the negative next turn. So we do need to pop up some. We need to do this to a point, but man, 100 million. We can't do those because we don't have the stuff. 7 worker happiness. How long does that last? Because we're pretty high, man. How much does a pay raise cost? Permanently increased by 20%. Worker unrest drops to 0. Gain 10 worker. I think we'll go with the second one. We can deal with the unhappiness, I think. Yeah, it hasn't affected our money. We don't care if our workers are happy or not, as long as it doesn't affect our fucking money. I worked for FedEx office for a while, and they used to have these, it was Kinkos. They used to have these meetings where they would talk like once a month or once a quarter or something, where they would talk about how much money FedEx had made, and it would be like these ridiculous conversations where they'd be like, FedEx only made $200 billion this year, and after expenses it was like 150 billion, and that's why we can't pay you a better wage. And everyone would be like looking at each other like, wait, you mean after expenses they still made 150 billion dollars? I'm exaggerating here, but it was still a ridiculously large amount of money. And they'd be like, yeah, it's down 1% from last year, and we promised our shareholders it would go up 7%. And it'd be like, fuck your shareholders, pay us, bitch. It was crazy. Uh, and so that's a different side than like the delivery thing. The delivery drivers were weird. Some of them were like hardcore FedEx fanatics. Corporate whores is another word. So we got this. I still don't know. Culture will be influenced in 10. But what? How? Why? I'm gonna buy another share. I don't know why. We're still holding this. No one's even getting close to us owning this shit. So like I want this to head towards prosperity, but I don't know how to do it to make it do that. I mean, I would lower taxes if I want to lower taxes, so I get more money out of this place. It's not really. It's only $1 million though. Like if I raise taxes, well, let's look at this. South America, all these places are high tax rate. I don't think there's a corresponding, like, isn't Russia high tax? Yeah, it's chaos. Does high taxes lead to prosperity is basically what I'm wondering. Or low taxes. Like, how does what does this game think? Media. I mean, if I raise my taxes, it's literally I make so little money from this. I mean, it's an okay amount. All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna give up on that idea. Public user data. What was it? In the Glory was the new one. Multiculturalism. But the second one isn't that great. South America. Whoop. South America. Nope. Asia. Eh? Oh, that was South Africa. Oh, we're already at a 5-star here with this place. Uh, really nothing, huh? Nothing good. Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. What was this other one? Okay, what was that dot? Oh no, it's not a dot. For a second, I thought this was like showing this moving down or up. It's just that this thing grays out. So these triangle or little squares, diamonds are a different thing here. Business tracking. Have we already done this? Let's look. Business tracking, we're at third. Meta friendship, we have no more expensive meats. We don't have anybody doing that. So let's take a look at what that is. Uh, material wealth. Middle East, how you doing? You have, oh, we need you to move towards collectivism, I guess. What about you, Europe? None of these are really very exciting. Like if one of these was like really good, nope. We need to do so designer. Wait, the body you want. Did we do that one? The body you want is freedom and convenience. I think we did. We looked at this last time. Yeah, this is actually the best. The best for the. Yeah, so we need to do some more of that. Uh, we got 2 yellows, public user data. Things could have changed. I feel like this is getting like a little bit repetitive with the looking around for things to work. Maybe I'll call it a night. I don't know. What time is it? It's midnight already? What the fuck happened? Oh, I can't move this one. Most of them let me move that thing. What the fuck was I doing? No, we don't need that. Meta fringe. Oh, we've already done these. Oh, definitely. Speedy. It's so weird to me. I've worked for like corporations my whole life until my current job, and it's mom and pop. And I mean, there is greed there definitely, but it's a different. Basically, I feel like there's less greed and then less organization, but also like one of the craziest parts is they'll be like, someone stole something, and they'll like look in the employee handbook and they're like, we don't have a rule for employee stealing, and it's like, what? Because corporations, their rule book's this fucking thick. They have a rule for everything. What color eyes you have. It's a different thing. Um, okay, so this place, whatever I was looking at, yeah. So this part, like, I like it, but they need to. Well, he's not changing anything. Like, this game is done. I should just stop whining. Um, like figuring this stuff out, it's not hard, but it's tedious. So it'd be better if you just could push a button and like click this. Maybe this is color coded. Doesn't seem like it. And then, okay, all right, so you can hover over this and see it. I guess I didn't know that. Um, okay, so that's better. That is one complaint that, but it would be nice if you could just click like, hey, put this on the best one or something. This is kind of a weird game. Yeah, that's so that also is blowing my mind. But then also like the uh, job report came out and we had like more or lowest unemployment in the United States like in forever. So I'm confused. Like, why is everyone getting laid off? But then we have all these hires, and like, should people be worried? I work for a property management company, so it's considered like recession proof because everyone's got to pay their rent. Um, but should I be worried about that? Like a lot of my friends are worried, and they're worried about Chat GPT taking their stuff. It's a weird world that we live in right now. No, we're doing research here. But I had some extra people. They haven't come out yet. How long have we got? They aren't people. They're machines. I'm very tempted. I got well, I'll wait another turn. Like even the social media one, let's do this. One world. See that like even this, though, like I just want to replace Russia's shitty. I did a shitty job at the beginning, so I still have to click through all these. I know that would like probably take out part of the fun to automate this process, but it's still. I think there's more to it. I think I am gonna call it a night. It's already midnight. Yeah, I I'm not that worried about Chat GPT yet, but I was saying earlier, because this one of the reasons I actually wanted to check this out is because I actually think we're on the cusp of like a cyberpunk nightmare, kind of like this. Um, and I was saying earlier, I love reading about like Elon Musk doing something stupid because it's like a daily event. I read today or was it yesterday where he asked like his top engineer, one of his engineers, why he gets less engagement recently, and he told them maybe people are just losing interest in Elon, and then Elon fired him. Like, well, you're fired. I don't like that idea. Like, how fucking stupid are you? Anyways, so that's like this is that corporate cyberpunk shitbox. There's gonna be corporate feudalism going on. Um, both of those things, Speedy. Man, my chat box I just noticed is in a terrible spot. But yeah, well, this game is not a very chat box friendly game. The shooting the car into space, it's funny because me and my friends used to joke about how like Gene Roddenberry and stuff got shot at, like their ashes got shot into space, and we would it was at the time, which was like in the 90s, I think it was relatively inexpensive. It's still like $1 million or something to do that, and we were joking about how if we could choose, we would get like our hands glued to the steering wheel of our cars at the time, and then launch into space. We'd just be floating in space, dead in our cars. Obviously, we'd wait until we were dead. We wouldn't be turned to ash though. And then when Elon shot a car into space, I was like, that was what me and my friends used to joke about that when they were like, drunk in 22. But he he forgot to the part where he would join the car. He'd be in the car when it was floating through space. But I think I am going to call it a night. So I actually kind of like this game. I was a little tentative, except for this tediousness part. Like, I just wish there was a faster way to do this. Like, this is kind of nice, but because there's kind of a lot going on. He has a new game that's out. It is weird that he shut down his website, though. He's probably like embraced crypto or something and has lost all of his money. But that is it for me tonight. Thank you for dropping by, Speedy, and everyone else. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye.